Yo, what up, guys? Today is the 19th. I'll be doing a trade recap. Or, well, I didn't really trade today, so it's going to be a quick one. Going into the day, what do we have? I was super bearish going into the day just because, on the daily, we're just obviously trending downwards, lower towards this prior week low. Also a prior day low. We didn't have any gaps on the 4-hour that we were respecting, especially for bullish. There's one right here. It was respecting bearish, and obviously we can see it's just trending downwards. So my draw today was obviously prior day low already got swept, so it was going to be this prior week low. Alright, going to the 5-minute. Or I mean 15. For targets, we had these unfilled 15 minutes up here. I was thinking going into open, maybe we can sweep lower down to this previous week low and even this 1-hour fair value gap and possibly retrace up. So I was sitting on the 5-minute and I think it was at 620. Yeah, 620. We already took out prior day low, previous day low, I mean. So let's wait and see what it does. Yeah, automatically it just shoots up without us. Didn't even take previous week lows. Alright, I see it trending downwards. Now at this point, I see this previous week low get taken, right? So on the next candle, I'm flipping through time frames to see what is the high time frame manipulation, right? So we do have one on the 5-minute, which is right here. Right? We also have this one that's forming right here on the bottom, but I think this one gets closed. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I think it was this one I drew out. Yeah, it was this one. So whenever there's a fair value gap on the 5-minute, I rarely drop down to the lower time frames just because there's kind of no point to. If it's on the 5-minute, it's probably going to be the most strongest. So I'm just watching on the 5-minute at this point. And then right here, I was tempted to take longs just because we did get a manipulation like I wanted. The only thing is, especially right here, is the 4-hour candle is bearish. So I'm kind of like hesitant. On top of that, we just had slanted liquidity, right? Like we had a gap right here. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles so far. Still hasn't closed. I think on the next one it closes. Yeah, right there. And I'm just like, at this point, we just have so much like LRL below that it's kind of a little bit sus, The mechanics was there though for sure. Like the 5-minute opened up, we got a high time for manipulation, and we had a clear target, which was obviously this 5-minute unfilled. That would have gone break even here, right? These were taken obviously, so my draw was up here. Yeah, that was my draw. Yeah, when this printed, I looked at it, I saw it, and another thing was, it was just like, our stop was just, it was way too much. And we had so much LRL below that it's just not worth taking, in my opinion. Usually in this type of scenario, especially on the 5-minute, I do want to sweep lower to get like a manipulation, like something like this, like it trades up, trades down lower, and then go higher. Like that. In this case scenario, I would have taken this 100%. But yeah, no, it was just not it. And then what else? So boom, right there. I don't think I would have gone break even just because this was really close to our entry. I think that if I would have taken this trade though, I would have let it play it out a little more. Yeah, and then right here, I think this is when I would have won break even anyways, when we get a close above. So pretend we don't see this candle. I definitely would have closed my position or moved my stops either to this swing low, but at that point, I would have moved it to my swing low. And eventually this trade did work out, but honestly, just because it works out in hindsight though, I'm kind of glad I didn't take it. Just because, I don't know, the conditions just weren't right, it just didn't look right. We had all this slanted liquidity the whole way there. Yeah, and it was just not worth it. So, yeah, no trade today, but I'm glad I didn't take it. I followed my rules, and yeah. Let me see what else I'm missing. Yeah, in hindsight, this does look good though. You know, I think tomorrow we are pretty bullish going into the day. Yeah, I would definitely be looking to get into longs tomorrow. All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.